It's 1 month until the next Commander Shadowsun Legendary event. Let's look at how you can make sure you get Shas'o Shassera during the next Philosophies of War event. Hello everyone. The second Commander Shadowsun Legendary event will be starting on October the 15th. Today we will go through the most important characters for each battle that you should be leveling. You should always be starting to plan for a legendary event about a month ahead because of how long it takes you to level your characters. Then start to build a leveling plan for the next month using my Google Sheet planning tools. Both tools will be linked below as usual. They also have been updated with some little bug fixes that the community has been reporting, and the new Thousand Sun character Ahriman has been added as well. Please do keep reporting the issues and hit that subscribe button to be kept up to date with new improvements. But before we get into that, let's see where Shadowsun is actually going right now as she strides through the jungle.
The Gwell are back again and ravaging another of our planets. By the greater good, we will right this wrong. Time is always on our side.
Well, it's not looking good for Shadowsun, but let's see if we can help with that by diving into the sheet and making sure we recruit her to our cause. Remember, we're trying to do the following thing. Put together core teams with at least 3 gold characters and 2 silvers. These will be shared between multiple battles so that you can minimize tokens. It's better to have 2 or 3 gold characters here than 5 silvers as they can take you further. Then I will fill any holes with teams made up of at least 5 silvers. But ideally some gold characters in there. Of course, this takes some time to set up. Today I've taken a copy of my sheet and set it up with most characters being silver 1 except Isabella, who I made diamond. Her tanky allies like Aryak and Bellator I've made gold, and then finally I've made the legendary characters bronze. The reason for this is that these are the most rare characters in the game, and so I'm going to try and focus on characters that most people have. However, just remember, everyone's teams will be different. You need to think about who you want to bring along to the fight. Mostly it will be your gold characters you have already. The reason for making Isabella Diamond is that for me, this team of Isabella plus 2 tanks, and the tanks being from Aryak, Bellator, Brother Butchard, or Marneus Calgar, are must-haves for the legendary event. Take a look at this footage from Stage 8 in the Gamma track of the Janzar legendary event. This team is invincible. Isabella, Aryak and Burchard are only silver 2, and Calgar and Bellator are gold. They just don't take any damage if they are positioned correctly. The only issue, of course, is that if you don't have Calgar, it can take a while to grind through the later enemies. So maybe trying to find another boosting character like Aldrion or Athana is useful here, or just a pure damage dealer backing them up. I'm going to introduce one more character who I'm starting to see real promise in, and that's Toth. I've fought against a few gold 1 Toths in the arena recently, and he's an absolute pain to take down due to his tanky nature and incredible healing. I think he is going to become a real useful character in future legendary events, so think about getting his leveling started. So where does Isabella fit into the Shadowsun event? In the alpha track, in the no psychers and melee battles, and then in the beta track, in the no piercing and no summon battles, backed up by Aryak and Bellator here, both characters that most players should have. This trio is also very good for the on-she legendary event, so leveling them up a bit is definitely not a waste. I would recommend getting Isabella to at least silver 1, and ideally Bellator and Aryak to gold 1, but if they are at least silver 1, make sure their armor level is above 350. You might be wondering how Bellator fits into the no summons battle here. You can take him, you're just not allowed to use his summon skill in battle, and it's fine. For the other 2 characters, just pick your best and keep them consistent between the tracks to minimize token usage. So for me personally, I'll add in Marneus Calgar and Nauseous Rotbone for all these missions. I'll leave them empty here though, so you can think about what works for you. The next important part of the Shadowsun event is the big missions. You have to pay attention to the points here. The ones that really matter are Alpha, Big Target, 115 points, Beta, Astra Militarum, 120 points, Gamma, Power, 100 points, and Black Legion, 120 points. For these missions, I would really suggest that you have your team at least silver, and ideally some golds in there. I don't see how you're going to manage to open up Shadowsun without it. The characters who appear most in these missions are Volt, who's in 3 out of 4 missions, Tut Skoden, who's in 2 out of 4, Angrax, 2 out of 4, and Abaddon, 2 out of 4. Toth also appears once here, and in the alpha, minimum 4 hits and power 80 point battles. So again, just such an important character to have for the Shadowsun event specifically. But let's add in the characters we can into these battles. Again, I'm ignoring legendary characters, but I really hope you have at least 1 or 2 legendaries from this list. Morven Vale and Boss Golgorts for the alpha big target, Castellan Creed for beta Astra Militarum, and abandon the despoiler for Gamma, Black Legion and power battles. For the power battle, just play your strongest team. As always, playing Angrax is really good, and if you're lucky enough to have Nauseous Rotbone, then they are a great team. Rounding it out with something like Maladus, Toth and Volk will be enough. For the rest of the characters, you have two choices. Either you use characters that you've already highly leveled, or you start to build up new characters especially for it. With the Shadowsun event, the fact that you need to level Astra Militarum and the Black Legion teams really means you want to be fitting in as many characters from those teams as possible, or other big important characters like Revas, Aleph Null, or Angrax. And something like this really should be the basis of your team. You have to think about who is important to you to fill in the holes, but without the characters here, you're really going to struggle to open Shadowsun. Remember, there is one more Shadowsun event after this one, so even if you don't open her this time around, then at least try and get to around 90 or 100 points to be able to easily finish her in the final round. Good luck, and let me know how you get on.
Communication lines have been restored with the attack force. They've neutralized targets, taken over the sites and moved to the extraction point. We have some reports of Tau ships leaving from the far side of the planet.
Let them go. I think we've done enough damage here. Consider the planet compliant. Leave a force and install a governor to set up defenses, then let's pull back. I'll be in my quarters if you need me. I hope this was useful to you. If you have any questions or feedback for the video, then feel free to ask me below. Finally, if you have found this content useful, then you can use my referral code in-game to get 100 free blackstone, just like Doggy, Player5796, Bananathan, Aurelius, Ember, Alex Rockmile, Wur, Illimus, Papa3, Player2484, Comfy Cream Pie, Dragius, Ska, and Agros have done recently.